Hello again, friends. Today for social skills, we are doing a skill called avoiding conflicts. Now, a conflict is again when maybe people are upset at each other or they disagree or they're not really listening to each other and nobody really feels good. So we can work through conflicts. We have some strategies to do that to help us kind of cope and relax and use the words and the sentences that we need to have a conversation. But there's sometimes when people just aren't ready to do that, to have a conversation. So that's kind of what I did today in me drawing a picture of avoiding a conflict. So we've learned about body language and facial expressions. So you can see his fists are all balled up like this and they're down, and he's got kind of a mouth going down and his mouth is moving and his eyebrows are down. And he's actually even saying something, which is helpful. Sometimes we don't always hear how people are feeling, which is a helpful thing to know. But he's saying, "Grr, I am frustrated. I need space." So it's good, even though he's angry, we all feel angry sometimes, that he's saying, I need some space. So to avoid a conflict, if I can see he's angry and I can hear him saying, I need space, that might not be the time to try to go solve a problem or try to go fix it for him or talk to him about how he's feeling. So I'm going to honor what he's asking for, and he's asking for space. So in my head, I'm not even saying anything. You can see my mouth is closed. I don't have a word bubble, like a thought bubble. And I said, I will see how he is later. So I'm going to give him a little bit of time to cool off. Maybe he's going to go use some of those strategies we've talked about, like counting and breathing, maybe taking a walk and getting some water. That way he can calm down his thoughts, calm down his body, his temperature. He can get like a hot head. And then when he's kind of cooled off a little bit, maybe we can have a conversation and try to figure out how we can solve whatever the conflict is. Or I can help him think of some strategies. I don't even know why he's frustrated. Maybe you might not even know why someone's angry. And you want to know and you want to help them. But sometimes they need just a little bit of time, a little bit of space. And then you guys can go use some of those strategies that we've been talking about and learning about. So what do you think you might do today? Are you going to do something like this? Have you ever seen someone in your family who's been upset or angry or sad and just needed some space? Or maybe something has happened at school and you've learned from before, like, if I do this, this is going to make a big problem. Maybe at recess time, sharing anything, sharing a toy, having a turn with a toy, that can sometimes lead to a conflict if people don't take turns, and when they know it's their turn to stop playing, it's someone else's turn to start. Sometimes that can start a conflict. So I want you to think about those times and what you could do to avoid a conflict, meaning having the conflict not happen between you and someone else. How can you make something that's starting to happen just stop so there's no conflict at all? You should think about that. Maybe you need to talk with your parents, figure that out, but you could always do something like mine of noticing that somebody's feeling emotional. Then you just give them some time, give them some space. Then they'll be more willing to talk with you. All right, I'll see you next time.